Love changes everything. Hear this great verse again. And we know that God works all things together for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. Hey friends, do you think it would be right if my neighbor came over and handed me his child's tuition bill and then expected me to pay for it? Of course not. His child is not my child, after all. Now, if I had the resources and decided to be generous, that's one thing. But to expect me to pay his college bill? That's just silly. It's the same idea here, my friends. If we do not belong to God's forever family, why should we expect the confidence and relief this verse promises us? This assurance is only for those who love God. Those of us who have sincerely surrendered our lives to Jesus as Lord and Savior. Those of us who have chosen to stop living apart from God and are more and more leaning on him and his love to help us live the best life we can here before we move on to paradise forevermore. We must be a child of God in order to receive the freedom of God's love and grace. This just makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, if I want nothing to do with God, then even if God blesses me, because he does bless those who refuse him as well as those who surrender to his love. Don't you know that? Check this verse out. Yet if I refuse him, though, I won't even be aware of those blessings. I will not see how God is working it all together for good. And even if I see any good at all, I won't give him any credit for it. See, it's not that God abandons those who have not surrendered. It is rather that they forsake him. Listen, the truth is, not everyone will be granted entry into heaven. Check these verses out if you're not sure. But for those of us who do choose to return God's love in whatever limited, childlike way we can know that God is working all things together for our good because we love him and there's more to this? Yes, there is. Let's continue tomorrow.